Hello, welcome to the end of the Yoga Love Yourself Challenge. We're doing Savasana today, which is corpse pose. It marks the end of the practice or the death of the practice, and it's a time for your body to be able to relax, grow heavy, assimilate all the work that you've done. Or you can practice Savasana on its own as a form of nourishment and to restore yourself after a long day or before a long day, potentially. So I'm working with our teacher, Kimber, Hyatt, who's going to help me show you some tips on how to relax. There are people who say you may hear the term relax often in your life, and yet if we have no framework for how to relax in our body or in our mind, then we have no picture of how to create that for ourselves. So with Savasana, we give ourselves a moment where we can start to create a picture of how that feels and how that looks for ourselves, and then hopefully find that same kind of relaxation throughout the day. So Kimber is laying on the floor, or laying on her mat. She's hugging her thighs into her belly, wrapping her hands around her shins, to give herself a little lumbar spine release here. After a practice, this is a really nice way to release the spine, to release the abdominal muscles, to let the shoulders relax. So as you stay in this posture first, you want to allow your shoulders to really relax down toward the floor, and allow your tailbone to extend toward the front of the mat. And then soften your face as much as possible. So if you feel any pinching in your cheeks or in your forehead, begin to let go of that. And one of the ways to help to soften that is to take a deep breath in through your nose, and then exhale and open your mouth and just sigh. Feel that jaw really soften. Beautiful. Now extend your legs out toward the front of the mat. Allow your right leg and your left leg to extend forward. So Kimber's going to drop her feet now. Right foot drops over to the right side, and the left foot over to the left side. And by allowing the feet to drop open, we know that we're not clenching into the inner thigh muscles anymore and holding on to that state of contraction. So she's really just relaxing so that the hips and the inner thighs can start to soften down. Now for today, instead of doing a guided push on her shoulders, I'm going to have her do it so that you can see how that might look. So wrap your arms across your chest as if you're giving yourself a hug. And fingers are on opposite shoulder blades now. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale. Begin to slide your fingers down your shoulder blades until they reach the bottom of the shoulder blades, and the hands will just then drop open naturally. And again, the palms will face up. The arms will fall down off to the side. Good. Now with the palms facing up, her hands rest open. She receives another opening in her shoulders. Again, now allow your right leg to start to feel heavy, as if there's been a 100-pound weight attached to that leg. Feel that sensation of heaviness through the right ankle. And then begin to feel that sensation of heaviness through the right shin, into the right thigh, all the way up into the right hip. Then begin to feel that same sensation of heaviness through the left ankle and the left shin. Sensation of heaviness through the left thigh and into the left hip, as if there's a 100-pound weight attached to your left leg. Both legs now sink down into the earth, heavy. Begin to feel that sensation grow through the middle of your back. The upper back grows heavy and sinks down into the earth. Feel your shoulders get heavy. Allow the right arm now to begin to grow heavy and relaxed. Feel the sensation of heaviness through the right upper arm, through the forearm, the right wrist, and all 5 of the fingers. And the left shoulder grows heavy. Feel that sensation of relaxation, the left forearm, the left wrist, and all 5 of the left fingers. We're scanning the body for any tension now. Notice if there's any place in your body where you're still holding on to the contraction of muscles. And feel as if you can let go, as if you're sinking down into the earth, as if you're being held beneath your body. Now I'll relax Kimber's neck and feel your own neck begin to soften. Feel the sensation of heaviness through the back of your neck, into the back of your head. Feel that same sensation of heaviness all the way into the crown of your head. The teeth are separated slightly so the jaw is not clenched. The tongue is relaxed in the mouth. The eyelids are soft. It's as if I've taken a cloth and wiped away all of the lines of stress from your face. And so your cheeks and your forehead and your eyes all soften into Savasana. Then allow yourself to focus on your breath. And feel the sensation of your breath rising in and going out. Softly here, stay in Savasana until you feel your breath slowing to a point where it's barely a whisper, coming in and out, and you can keep that breath as your focus, inhaling and exhaling. This brief time of Savasana can be very difficult for us to maintain our stillness. We want to allow our body to be as still as possible. For as the body is, so the mind will follow. And in the stillness, that is where we receive the nourishment, where we are allowed to assimilate all of the work that we've done. Think of this time as if you were refilling the cup of you. Again, return to focusing on your breath, rising in and going out. If you have the time in your day to focus on Savasana, to allow yourself to lay in Savasana for as many as 5 or 10 minutes, you may want to set a little timer next to you so that you have that space to just relax without focusing on the time at all. If this is as much time as you have in your day, then you end Savasana by deepening your breath and starting to wiggle your toes and your fingers. And preparing yourself slowly back into movement, maybe stretching your arms over your head, maybe rolling to your side, making your way up and out of Savasana in whatever way feels really natural. Often people will say the time after Savasana is like a rebirth back into your day. Now cultivate this stillness for yourself, practice it. It may feel difficult at first, but allow yourself this time so that you really can feel the nourishment that stillness will allow you. Thank you all. Namaste.